Bearpaw, of course, a company that has really taken the world by storm.
Yes.
So born in America, known for those wonderful natural materials. They breathe, you know, those wool or sheep materials that everybody spends a premium or a fortune for. Bearpaw's in now, what, 15 different countries?
At least 15.
At least 15.
The last time we started counting, stopped counting, I think it was right at 15, but we're all over the globe. That's what I love about Bearpaw. It's, you know, it's international. You've seen it. It is.
It's a global phenomenon, but our Lauren made its debut earlier today, and she is back. Love the fact that it's a taller shaft on the boot. So let's do colors really quickly. That is the Hickory by you, right,
yes.
Tanya?
Yes,
Hickory always, what is it with Hickory? I can never get Hickory from you guys because it always sells out so fast. What's the deal?
It's classic, it's iconic, and it's where it all started. So if you love the Hickory, Shannon is right. This is always the first one to go because it's just that classic boot. Started Bearpaw in 2001. This style of boot has been around for a couple of decades now. So this is the boot. If you've never had a suede boot before, start with the classic, start with the Hickory.
You should. Yes. So that's the Hickory chocolate, and boy, that is a nice espresso. Oh, chocolate.
Oh, it's a chocolate.
You fancy thing,
you foodie, you.
Yes,
right?
It is, but it's like, oh, chocolate.
And doesn't it look good?
It just looks
rich
yummy.
And it's different, and that's what I love about the chocolate.
The black, and one of the things I like about this is it's a true obsidian. I mean, it's a true black. You know how sometimes you look at a black and it'll look almost a little charcoal.
Is it navy? Is it black? Is it charcoal? Is it dark? No, that is black.
That is black.
It's deep and dark. It's gorgeous, and I love the offset buttons on the side. They really stand out. Very pretty, and the wool-blend lining's dyed to match on the black
Nice,
one.
And same thing with the charcoal. In fact, I know Tanya will take you on a tour of the details, but there's that nice little dyed to match on the interior. So there's a lot going on, like a teddy bear feel on the interior. We sort of buried the lead because yes, it is suede, it is fashion forward, it is Bearpaw, an international brand, born in America. But it is NeverWet technology.
And this is what sets us apart from all the other suede boots that are out there. So if you've always shied away from buying suede, because you know, suede is a very thirsty leather. It loves to absorb, it's spongy, and it can even get spotted and stained just from little raindrops. If you think something as innocent as a raindrop can stain your suede boots, it absolutely surely can. So imagine when you step into a mud puddle.
Oh! Okay, it's funny, I have seen you on air with Suzanne, and Suzanne makes you do the mud all the time. Right. Tanya's in the parking lot, she's digging up potholes, whatever she's doing. That's not stunt mud, that's real mud.
This is real.
It's not specially treated mud.
No.
It's like, oh,
this is mud from the outside of the kitchen.
Right.
That's why I dig it up.
It really is.
If you think it's stuck, it's not. I'm gonna add more water or more mud.
It's not TV mud.
It's not TV mud. It's not some special mud that's not going to stick. It's actually HSN mud, and I made that for you. If you get a little bit on there, just add a little bit more, and it comes right off. That's the beauty of it.
This is crazy. Now,
give it a little touch.
It's
stain-free, spot-free, completely dry. It does come like that. Yes. So we apply the treatment to the boots when the boots are all pieced together. This is called NeverWet technology, and it's a super hydrophobic technology. It's clear, so you can't see it, you can't feel it. It does not make the boot crispy or hard in any way. It actually soaks into the leather, so it's for the life of the boot. It will literally resist, reject, and repel all stains. So right now you're looking at it. It's part of the Rust-Oleum family. Rust-Oleum's been around for over 100 years. They came out with, look at that, the man just stepped in a big mud puddle like I was just doing. At the top, untreated. I know if you have boots, you've seen that look before with Bearpaw and NeverWet. Do you see how it just beads up? If you didn't get to it in time, you know, because they're not waterproof, that's coming up in the next boot.
Right.
They're water resistant. If it happened to soak in, you didn't get to it just in time, give it a hot second, and then you can brush it away with a nice soft, you know, brand new soft toothbrush, and it brushes right off, no worries. Okay.
Now, just a couple of design details, and Tanya, you can help me here. So that's what, a 12-inch shaft? So it is a taller shaft.
Yes, it is, one of our tallest ones that we have.
Okay, and then a 3/4-inch heel. We do say about 14 inches on that opening, but I love what you're doing. So you can kind of fold it up, fold it down.
This is what is so beautiful is not only can you leave this folded down if you wanted just a different look and kind of wear it like that. You can button a couple and just fold it down because this wool-blend lining is so pretty. You might want to show it off, but if you have a larger calf, look at this. So the toggle stretches a little bit. These will open up and stretch with you. If you have a higher instep and you've always had a hard time getting in and out of a higher shaft boot.
Yeah, I do.
Look at that, you do?
I do.
It's hard, isn't it?
It is hard.
You have to save your boots for the shorter shaft boot. So it's easy, you open it up, it's nice and wide, slide right in. But Shannon, this is probably one of the warmest boots that we have as far as the suede boots with the wool blend lining. First of all, there's tons of it. You are standing on a genuine sheepskin footbed, which you can see down in there. Nice. And it just completely envelops your foot, your calf, and the top portion. It's very, very warm.
For sure. And one thing I should point out about that is it does breathe, because other brands that are sold for a lot of money, that are known for that natural interior, those girls, California, Venice Beach, from New York, East Coast, West Coast.
They wear them with shorts.
They wear them with shorts.
They wear them, if you're thinking, what is going on there? Well, first of all, whenever you surround yourself with natural materials, like the sheepskin footbed, the wool blend lining, that's natural. It's nature's insulator and it's nature's regulator, so you do not overheat. If you've ever seen a boot like this, and maybe the price is a little too good to be true, maybe it's like a little too good to be true. Well, it's synthetic materials. You're gonna put your foot in there. It's gonna maybe feel good for a hot second, and then you're gonna get steamy. It's gonna be a sauna swappy, stinky mess down in that boot. It's no good. So this actually acclimates to your own body temperature. If you're warm, it'll cool you off. If you're cool, it'll warm you up. I mean, the sheep wear it on their backs, right? They wear their wool in the winter, wool in the summer.
It's really
keeps
true.
Them cool, keeps them warm.
It does. Hey, I should give you a heads up. Well, first and foremost, this is here today for the very first time. Bearpaw, of course, internationally known brand, born in America. But the big thing for me is, because it's the first day of issue, we've got the hickory. Usually when I get to work with Tanya, I don't get the hickory, period. The fact that we have both hickory and black available, those are the most popular selling colors right now. So the good news is you've found us at the right time. You know the brand name of Bearpaw, but nobody else is doing this smart deal price. 5 flex pays means you can use your PayPal, you can use your major debit card, any major credit card, but for $14.84 and free shipping, we'll zip it off to you with a 30-day return policy. You don't have to worry about spraying it, treating it, combing it, caressing it, protecting it. It's all been done for you. Just wear it and love it. And it looks so super cute. I love those little button details.
I adore those buttons. They're not just, just your typical button. It's a toggle, right? So, and it has the look of a tortoise shell, or even the, the inside of a coconut. You've seen those coconut buttons. Not the inside, that would be the meat of the coconut. You know what I mean, those coconut buttons, right?
Yes, I know exactly what you mean.
If you've ever seen those before, that's the look that it has. But do you see the little Bearpaw insignia there? I mean,
for
all those sweet, sweet little details.
Oh, that's the cutest thing.
I love that. And let me show you the outsole very quickly while you're with us. So here's the outsole. It's a little bit wider. If you've ever shopped with us before, we have a blown rubber outsole, which is a little thinner. This is a little bit wider. So if you have a wider foot, it's not our 360-degree wide, but it is a wider outsole. So I think this is going to be a wonderful boot for you. If it's your first boot, or if you have a wider foot, if you have a higher instep, it's perfect. It also has a very flexible feel to it, and it's a non-skid rubberized outsole. TPR, thermoplastic rubber. It will not crack, it will not break, even in the most extreme conditions.
For sure. And I know it sounds kind of crazy, but this is still a 12 months out of the year boot if you are fashion forward. You see those celebrities, you see those young stars wearing these similar styles 12 months out of the year. But because we are talking about natural materials, it really does breathe. It's not like some of the wannabes or the knockoffs or the, gosh, I wish it were natural material when it grew up. This is something that you can legitimately wear 12 months out of the year.
That's true.
You'll only find it here at this price, $74.20. If you want that hickory in particular, I would act now, because at least when I get to work with Tanya, I almost never get to talk about hickory because it's usually sold out by the time I get to it. So hickory, black, those are the two most popular colors. 700264. Take advantage of that flex pay. We are continuing with Tanya. Born is going to close the hour. And then don't forget, we have one of your final presentations on our very best value of the day. I was talking about my high instep, and this is